What's going on, guys? Thanks for checking out Black Diamond Guns and Gear. I'm Josh. Today on the workbench, we're specifically talking about pistol optics. Well, optics in general. So some of these things have been sent to me. Some of these things I bought with my own money. Really what I'm going to go over today is what the price of these things are and where you can find them at. And I'm going to show you a couple of them that I have on a couple pistols and stuff. But first of all, I want to go and say that with these products and stuff, I'm trying to give you my honest opinion on them. We're not bought by anybody. Like I said, these guys have sent me things, but that doesn't mean that they are warranted a good review. So I'm not trying to sell you on products. I'm just trying to give you information on what's out there. So if you want to go check it out, you can. That's up to you. At first, I want to tell you where you can find this stuff at and what these things are. So this one here, in my opinion, the budget realm of optics, pistol optics, are going to start with Holosun, in my opinion. Now, Holosun makes some great stuff. I really like Holosun stuff. I have them on a lot of pistols. But this one here in particular is the Holosun SCS. This is the one that sits really far down into your slide so that you can actually co-witness with regular pistol sights. That's really cool in my opinion, and this is something I looked for when I was looking to carry it for an everyday carry. I have since traded this out to my regular Glock 19 because I'm just not that good with optics, right? I need a lot more practice, and until I have that much practice where I know I'm going to be really good with them like I am with iron sights, I'm going to stick to iron sights until I can get this down 100%. I said before that I was going to take classes with it, or I wanted to take classes for this, and I will eventually. Like I said, Holosun SCS, it is the solar charging sight. This thing is really cool. It has no battery. It has only solar charging. Now, we've done video on this in the past, so you can go check that out if you want. But this thing is really cool because it's so tight to your slide, so deep in it. So that's one of the actual Holosuns I really like. Now, when it comes to budget optics, like I said, Holosun is where I think they would start at. But there are some other companies that are out there in the market that have just come out there recently, in my opinion, or they have just come out here recently. I dig them a lot. And I want to tell you a little bit about them. So these two companies here have sent me optics. And well, actually these three companies have sent me optics. I have got to shoot the Thrive HD from Zerotech. And it's actually on one of my pistols over here. This is a 3 MOA dot size, and it has a Picatinny mount in it. And it's a 1x28 reflex sight. So this thing right here is on my... This is on my Taurus TX22 competition pistol. This thing is, I don't do competitions with it, that's just what it's called. This thing is really cool. I love the Zerotech on this pistol. It's heavy enough to where I feel like I got a little bit of weight to it, and the fact that it's on a 22 makes it all just run super smooth and flat. I really like it a lot. So the Zerotech HD, I'll be honest with you, when I threw this thing on here, I didn't even have to zeroed in for the most part. Like we put it on there about 25 yards, stuck it out there, and it was directly on target. So I didn't really have to touch it much. I really like the Zerotech stuff for that. And what I want to go over is the price on these things too. So I just want to tell you a little bit about everything I have here first. So we got the Zerotech. They also came out recently with the Thrive HD Micro Reflex Sight. This thing is a 3 MOA dot size as well. This thing was small enough to go on your 43X, 43X MOS, that type of stuff where it's really thin. And I guess I can take it out of the box here in a little bit. And then you have the Gideon Optics. My guys over at Gideon Optics, man. These guys are awesome. These guys are associated with the JSD Supply Company. Gideon Optics is a fairly new company to the market. And I gotta say, their prices do not reflect the quality of their stuff. I think these things are great. And we're gonna get these out here on a couple pistols. I got to shoot these at range days, and I really like them. I went to, let's see, I think I went to the Gathering. I think I went to IV88. I think I went to, they had them at GunCon, which I wasn't there. But they had them at all kinds of places. We got to shoot them a lot. Help if you didn't drop them. But Gideon Optics is one of the newest things out there. And like I said, these were sent to us, and we're going to put them on some pistols and some ARs. and see what we can do with them. Now, this is another company here, Sealy. I have seen this thing all over YouTube, and I imagine it's because they're sending them out to everybody. Let's just say anybody that will accept them. They're going to send it out to you so you can do a review on it. I've seen these everywhere. I've seen positive reviews on them, so I plan on getting these out there and getting those to the range. The funniest thing about this company is that the packaging is very American, patriotic, all that stuff. Totally made in China. It says it right on the right on the thing somewhere. But anyway, I thought that was hilarious that it was completely patriotic and just said made in China. But you know, what of these companies aren't made in China, right? Like I said, if that bothers you, then you probably don't need to buy half the stuff that's out there in America today. But anyway, we're going to go over some prices and some stuff on these things. Basically, right now, from what I could find on the internet, these Gideon Optics, we're going to go over the Alpha first. The Alpha is kind of like a RMR-based red dot. It kind of reminds me of I'm going to say a Vortex mixed with a Swamp Fox. That's what it kind of reminds me of, and I gotta say, I really like their stuff. So if I can get it out of this freaking bag here. The thing I like about the Gideon Optics stuff is, I'm pretty sure all their stuff comes with a Picatinny mount. So if you wanted to put this on an AR or a little AR pistol or something like that, this thing will go on there just fine, and it comes with that Picatinny mount, so you can do that on the top. Now, I do like the fact that their style on these optics. The cutouts are awesome. The glass is super freaking clear. If I could show it to you on camera, you would actually get how it looks. I would show you, but basically super clear. Love the crisp of the dot. Really, really awesome stuff coming from Gideon Optics. Not only that, I have the Mediator here, is that how you say that? Mediator? I don't know. You see that? Mediator. Meteor? I don't know. Anyway, you could probably find it. Anyway, we're going to talk about this one here. This one is more or less, if you follow my Instagram, you'll see where I actually threw this on the ground the other day when I got it. So it's pretty tough. I got to say, the first thing I did when I got it out of the mail, took it out of the packaging and threw it on the ground. So it's got some scuffs there and stuff where I threw it on the concrete. Seems to be working pretty well. I like it a lot. Like I said, the glass is super clear. I love this stuff. Gideon makes some really cool, stylistic cuts in their bodies and stuff like that. Very, very cool. Very tough from what I can tell. Now, this one here looks like the mailbox that you would put on top of a Glock, right? And you can take this off of here and you can mount this to a Glock or anything that has comparable plates or anything like that will allow this thing to go on there. Or you can put it to an AR, like a small AR or even like a AR pistol or something like that. Like I could put it on my Banshee if I wanted to, which I may do. But this thing is really neat, and I think that it's very tough, very durable, and the prices are amazing on these things. So what I'm going to tell you about is the pricing that I found online. Now, the Gideon Optics Alpha, which is a small red dot here, it's $299 on Gideon Optics website. Gideon Optics website Alpha is $299. On JSD Supplies website, it's $199. So you're saving roughly $100 if you buy it off of JSD Supplies website. That's pretty neat in my opinion. The Mediator, which is this one right here, is $229 right now on JSD Supply, and everywhere else I can find is $249. So you're going to save roughly $20 if you go buy it from JSD Supply. You're going to save roughly $100 if you go buy this Alpha from JSD Supply. But you can find everything on Gideon Optics and everywhere else you can find them on Optics Planet. I think the only place I can't find them is on Amazon, which you can find some of this stuff on Amazon, and we're going to go over that too. So the next up we have the Thrive. The Thrive stuff is very cool. The name is not Thrive. This is the name of the actual, I guess, the brand. The brand is Zerotech. The model, I guess, would be Thrive. But Zerotech Optics has the Thrive line, and the Thrive, the regular Thrive, which is the bigger one, that's on the TX22, this one right here, is roughly $349. And you can find that on Zerotech's website at $349. On Amazon, you can find this thing for $299. That's pretty sweet. Now the Thrive Micro, which would be the smaller one here that would go on your 43X MOS and stuff like that, $249 right now. Everywhere else I can find them, so that's pretty cool. $249 for a micro red dot, something you would find for the 43X MOS, that kind of thing, is very cool. The Holosun, you know you can find Holosun everywhere. Optics Planet, Brownells, like literally all the major sites. You can find Holosun on everything, holosun.com obviously. You can go there and get these for $349 right now, and it seems to be the price everywhere I go. Everywhere I look on the internet, I can find it. It's only $349. Don't find any deals on Holosun, maybe because they're a bigger brand and they know that they can get what they want out of it. Maybe, I don't know. So the Sealy product that we have here, this is the Sealy Wolf, I guess that's how you say it, Cyelee. This is the Wolf 2. And it's fully submersible, rainproof, and all that stuff, which is what Gideon Optics says all their stuff is too. So, I mean, a lot of the products that are made now are very comparable to each other. But this one here, you can find it everywhere right now for a $127. This is where the Sealy, and this is on Amazon as well. I actually had a friend of mine just buy one of theirs, and I can't remember. It wasn't the Wolf 2, it was some other kind. But basically, this stuff right here is very, very cheap. But it seems to have good reviews overall as far as quality goes. I've seen people smashing them, racking them on stuff. Seems to be pretty good. You can find them. They're all over YouTube. All the videos are out there on them. Just type in Sealy, Syelee. Same thing with Gideon Optics and all the other ones. But surprisingly, this one has pretty good reviews because it's so cheap. That's the only reason why I say surprisingly. Now, they have a pro version of this, which looks a little bit more robust, a little bit more thicker, a little bit heftier. It's $182, so about a $40 difference. This thing right here, like I said, the reviews on it have been pretty good in my opinion. So out of the cheaper stuff, like I said, I'm not going to review Holosun. I mean, we've done reviews on Holosuns. I actually have a review on this actual one here on the channel already. We actually have another Holosun right here. This is the Holosun 507C, solar powered stuff. I mean, Holosun makes great optics. They do. There's no really reason to tell you about that. The reason why you're looking at this video is for budget optics, right? I would say Gideon Optics is the newcomer in this type of optics here, and I would imagine that you're looking for a budget optic that is going to be around the same price as, you know, $200 or something like that. That's the reason why you're looking at this video, right? So, in my opinion, the Sealy seems to be the cheapest. Next, you have the Thrive from the Zerotech line is kind of probably going to be the highest. And about in the middle, you're going to have the Gideon Optics stuff. Gideon Optics seems like they are really good as far as the quality goes versus the price. You're not going to pay top dollar. You're not going to pay in the middle, or not going to pay in the bottom. You're going to get a really good optic for right around the middle range. So I really like the Zerotech and the Gideon stuff. I have not shot this yet. I do plan on putting this on a pistol and throwing it through some things, but like I said, I've seen it in a couple videos and it seems to be okay. The Sealy stuff, yeah, seems pretty cool. I'm not going to judge a book by its cover. Let me know if you want to see optic reviews. I got a bunch I have to do that I have to throw out there. I really appreciate these companies throwing it, or, you know, giving this stuff to the channel so we can do stuff on it. I really appreciate it. I really like these guys, a new startup company. I really like Gideon Optics. I also like Zerotech, man. Zerotech is a very friendly, very cool company. They're always out there to help, always ready to give you a lifetime warranty on all their things, so that's pretty cool. So is Gideon Optics. But I heard a wise man named James Yeager say one time, what good is a lifetime warranty if basically if you die? So it's got to work, right? So that's the main thing you got to worry about. And I think, honestly, with the new stuff coming from Gideon Optics, it's going to work. And that's just my opinion on it. Because if you go to their website, or you go to their Instagram or their YouTube, you know, Bob's out there killing these things. I mean, just straight up destroying them. And they seem to be holding up really well. But Zerotech is doing the same thing. I don't see as many videos on Zerotech as I do Gideon Optics and the Sealy thing. These two, I see most torture tests done on anything, Sealy and Gideon Optics. So that means we're probably going to have to do some torture tests on these Zerotechs. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to see them. We'll get out there and throw them out and do whatever we can do with them. Thank you guys for watching, guys. If you want to see more stuff like this, you want to see more deals, let me know. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, all that stuff. Share this stuff with your friends. Thank you for everyone that's ever bought anything from us. Anybody that's ever spent any money on our merchandise or anything like that, we really appreciate it. You can go check out the North Coast Tactical stuff. You can also go to Ballistic Ink and buy our merch. That'd be awesome. And you can go to US Law Show Sign and use the promo code BDGG. That helps out the channel as well. Really appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're not already. And see you in the next one. We'll talk.